As we all know, this is game 3 of the NBA Finals. Thunders versus the Pacers, bro. Now, y'all already know what the vibe and what the business was, but we're going to get into every nitty bit of detail and everything that we need to talk about. First of all, starting off with Chet Holmgren, dude. Chet Holmgren went 35 minutes. Went 6 of 15 from the field, 0 of 6 from 3, and every three-pointer he shot was essentially open because he's Chet Holmgren. He's 6'11", 7 foot. Every shot is open, but he still finished tonight's game with 20 points and 10 rebounds. This is the most rebounds he's gotten throughout the entire finals, by the way. On top of that, this man, Jalen Williams, played 36 minutes, took 18 shots, hit 9 of them, hit 1 of 2 threes, and went 7 of 11 in free throws. He could have had 30 points tonight, but he didn't. Also, on top of that, he finished with 26 points, but he had 4 turnovers today, and turnovers was the story of this game. If you guys don't know, turnovers was the real story of the game and why the Pacers were able to keep fighting. By the way, the Pacers out this entire series thus far, if you want to talk about it, let's really get on to Tyrese Halliburton, his game, and how he did what he was doing. Tyrese Halliburton played 36 minutes, went 9 of 17 from the field, 4 of 8 from 3, and he had 22 points with 11 assists and 9 rebounds. He had the most rebounds on his team. Miles Turner, on the other hand, had one of the worst games, point blank, point period. Why is Miles Turner out there on the court having terrible games? He should never have a terrible game. He's Miles Turner, but he had 5 blocks. So it makes sense for Miles Turner to quote unquote be 3 of 11, but he had 5 blocks. You know, also off the bench, oh my God, one of the greatest, OfficialDreLive in 15 minutes. Though he didn't put the ball in the rim as efficiently, he had 5 crucial steals with 5 huge assists, finishing with 10 points off the bench. And people are now comparing him to the LeBron of Matthew Dellavedovas, which is absolutely a crazy comparison, considering the fact that Matthew Dellavedova isn't even in the league right now. He's not. But TJ McConnell is, and they're comparing them or him to that whole spiel, that whole thing. But off the bench, Benedict Mathurin off the bench in 22 minutes of play went 9 of 12 from the field, 2 of 3 from the 3, went 7 of 8 from free throw, had 27 points off the bench, the most points of any player on the Pacers roster. And then also on top of that as well, on top of that, he had a plus minus of 16. Opie Toppin, crucial. I got 2 crucial blocks tonight. There were defensive plays where you had to be aggressive because the biggest thing that happened tonight was fouls. So the Pacers really did have to use their bench. But there's also weird things going on, like Isaiah Jackson, Achilles. You got Jarice Walker. As soon as he finally gets to go ahead and get some minutes and get some PT, he has a right ankle sprain. Like, you got James Johnson. He's not playing unless something weird is happening. You know, so being able to see these players and see what they were able to do tonight was great. But let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions. Let me know your guys' thoughts on if, you know, Opie Toppin could have played better. Could he have hit more threes because he went 0 of 3 for 3 today? You know, let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions on if Tyrese Halliburton got one more rebound, just secured a triple-double. If he hits one more 3. By the way, it's 2-1 in the series, but I'm not going to say anything because the Pacers could go 3-1 and lose it all. People were saying that this game series was going to go to 7. So I'm not going to say anything at all. I know it's a tough series. I know it's a tough fight. I know it's a tough game. And with all that being said, let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions. I'll get up with y'all in the next one. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. I'm out, bro. Peace. Also, don't forget to check out the Poor Man's Stream Marathon on YouTube and Twitch. Full screen everywhere, man. You don't want to miss out.
Like and follow for more.